In this video, we will see how to fill the electrons in the orbitals. For that, some rules they are followed here. So let us see the rules which are used to fill electrons. The first rule what we will be seeing is the Aufbau principle. Here, Aufbau principle or the rule what we are seeing, this is also called as N plus L rule or building up rule. What is this building up rule? To understand this better, let me just revise the principal quantum number and the azimuthal quantum number, what you might or you can see in the videos. This is azimuthal quantum number. If the value of azimuthal quantum number is 0, 1, 2 or 3, then the values here what it represents is the S subshell, P, D and the F subshell. Now let us see what is the meaning of N plus L rule. For that, let us write the rule. According to Aufbau principle, the electrons are filled in the orbitals according to the increasing order of their energies. Here, the atom is considered in its ground state. To understand this, let me take the first orbital, that is 1s, and the second orbital is 2s. Now, this indicates the principal quantum number, that is n, and this indicates the azimuthal quantum number, that is L. Similarly, this is n and this is L. If I make a total of n plus L, it will be 1 plus what this L indicates is 0, so it will be 1, and if I see this, it will be 2 plus, it will be 0, so it is 2. Now if I see that it is 1 and 2, so which total is more is this, and therefore according to increasing order, 1s must be filled before 2s. This is what it indicates. To understand this, let us take one more example, and that is 4s and 3d. So the orbital here is, I will take this as 4s and 3d. If I make a total, this is your principal quantum number, this is your principal quantum number, this is your azimuthal quantum number. So let us make a total of n plus n. So this will be 4 plus, this is your s, so it will be 0, total will come to 4 here. If I see this 3 plus, this is d, so the value for d here is 2, so this comes out to 5, and therefore students, I must fill electrons in 4s first and then in 3d. So your sequence will be 4s first and then 3d. Now what happens if the n plus L value comes same? Then what you will do is, for that let us take the example of, say for example 3d, or I will go for 4p and 5s. 4p and 5s. If I see the values here, this is your principal quantum number 4 plus p is 1, so the total will come to 5 here. This is 5 plus s is 0, so it will come to 5 here. If you see both the values, they are coming 5, that is n plus L is coming 5. Now in which orbital I should fill the electron first is the orbital which is having a lower principal quantum number, that will be given preference first as compared to the other. So if I want to fill the electrons, I must fill the electrons in 4p first and then I will move on to 5s. For this, beautifully a building up rule is given. Let us see what is that building up rule. So I will draw the chart. So let us see what it is. So this is the chart what you have to learn. How to draw this, student? You will first draw from 1s, 2s to 3s in this way, and then leaving one, or you can draw like this 1s, then you will have 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 3d, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f, 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f, 6s, 6p, 6d, 7s, 7p. And then start in this way connecting it. This will be your 1s. So how I will fill the electrons? The sequence will be 1s, that is this first one. Then I will have 2s, Then I will have 2p. If you see the sequence, simply you have to follow this. It will be 3s, then it will be 3p. If you see this 3s, then I'll move from here. So this will be 3p, then it will be 4s, then it will be 3d. Again I'll go move on to this. Then what I will have, students, it will be 4p, then I will have 5s, then I will come to this. This will be 4d, 5p, 6s. Then I will move from here to this, that is 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s, 5f, 6d, 7p, and this will continue. So this is how I will fill the electrons in the orbital by using the building up rule, that is A-Aufbau principle. And this A-Aufbau principle is based on N plus L rule. Any two orbitals, let us consider those two orbitals which should be filled. Why I am filling 6p before 7s? For this, what is it? 6p and 7s. So what is its N? N is 6 plus, what is the value for p, students? It is 1. How much the total is? 7. If I see this, N is 7. What is the value for this? S is 0. Total is coming 7. Both the values, they are same. Now here if I see the N plus L values for both the orbitals, it is same. So where I will fill the electrons? The orbital which is having a lower principal quantum number will be filled first, and then I will go for the higher principal quantum number. If I see the other orbitals here, if I take those two, 5s and 4d. What is n here? 5 plus 0. This will be 4 plus. How much will be this, student? 0, 1, 2, 3. This is your S, P, D. What is the value for D here? Is 2. So this will come to 6. This will come to 5. So n plus L will follow increasing order. So what I will fill first is 5s. If you see this, 5s is filled before 4d. So by drawing this, you can comfortably fill the electrons by using A-Aufbau rule. Thank you, students.